Hello, welcome to night 12 of the road to the showdown. I'm, of course, it's 33, your host with the absolute most, and I am ready, set to cast you on the nice journey through night 12. 4 big bouts to fill your bellies with a feast of frenzied action that will be kicking off in the Teal League as Fallon Henley versus Charlotte Flair will kick off the night in the opener. Then it's a shift to the Green League as Alexa Bliss and Lainey Reed will do battle, followed by Mark Henry and Cody Rhodes. Lastly, it is CM Punk, Roman Reigns in a head-to-head affair, but before we get to that main event, we kick off tonight. Teal League on display. And this is going to be a doozy. Who walks out victorious? The Queen or the Cowgirl? Out first, it's the lady looking to stay top of the Teal division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte.
Through 2 rounds, a perfect 6 points sits on the Queen, Charlotte Flair. A win would keep her tied atop. No, it would give her sole control of this division. For Fallon, it is a tying opportunity to go into top spot, having only 3 points to her name. So let's look at, analyze, and kind of understand how Flair got to 6 points. Well, her first bout, a phenomenal one at that against Flammer. That's where she earned her first 3 through natural selection. Then she had to go toe to toe with Nia Jax, knocking the irresistible force off her peg and earning her second victory in the tournament. Charlotte looks to continue to surge through the division, but the former Women's World Television Champion looks to make it back to the top shelf.
And her opponent, representing Fatal Influence from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Well, Fallon has been a prolific star in the long IPW championship reign, but now a struggle has hit Fallon's run of form. Now she needs to step up to the equation to deal with the Queen. Victory tonight for Henley keeps this division on a tight fought race. For Flair, a win earns her and keeps a distance between second. And as the battle begins, you're hoping. Realistically, all we get is an absolute banger as Fallon initiating and applying pressure. The waistlock now transitioned into a schoolgirl pin. Reversal of the tune as Flair bridging over. Bridging out is Henley into a backslide. What? Not even the one. These two have met up before. Flair challenged unsuccessfully for the Women's World Championship in Henley's long stint as the champ. Now Fallon applying pressure. She was able to keep up with the technical game that Flair was able to enact during the matchup. Fallon battled through it, fired off her hoedown, and that really gave her control of the matchup. This time around, it's Flair that's asserting that technical wrestling grappling style on to the former champion. Takedown from Flair, but caught. Roll up here. Fallon trying to just get an early dub, and then forces Fallon to Flair to nip up, to really just stay in the hunt. But this time it's Fallon's turn to nip up. She shoots a shot, and the clubbing blow gets blocked. Flair's shot's missing, and Fallon punishing. Hangs her out with a neck breaker. Gonna drop the elbow as well, right across the breasticles. Flair, Fallon really stepping up, but Flair getting the better of the position. Dragon Sleeper locked in onto the former champion. And that's gonna force Fallon into action to break the hold. Flair eating some shots, and now more shots. Further punishment from Fallon. Cover here as well. Good for the one. And only the one. Flair and Fallon really stepping up here tonight. And we look at this matchup. Holistically, stylistically, you've got to favor Henley. The brawling sort of beat 'em up style, it's a little bit more of a toughened look. It is more absorbing of the punishment that your opponent can dole out. And in a tournament setting, you need to be able to grit your teeth, bite down, absorb night's worth of punishment and bring it to your opponent. Flair spear connecting on the outside. That's gonna cause some carnage as Fallon in trouble. Henley sent running. If you are Charlotte, here's really where you need to kind of get your game going hard. We look at the former Women's World Champion as the greatest woman in IPW history in terms of success. No one's really been able to muster up their own success. Chop avoided into a famouser. Fallon rides the wave of momentum to crush the skull of Charlotte into the canvas. The cover comes through, and frustration follows suit. A kick out from Flair to stay in this affair. But the former women's world champion, out of nowhere, popping off with a heavy shot. Literally, one fatal mistake and Fallon punishes cover here as well, using the leverage to get the win. A dirty win for Fallon, but it's a dub nonetheless to stop Flair's perfect run. And the hunt continues here for Fallon. 3 points to her name. Now 6. And it's just using the ropes. Leverage, the referee's eyes adverted to the pin.
Here is your winner, Fallon Henley.
Thus allowing the cheap pinning strat of the former champion to work. A huge dub at that for the cowgirl. And that is one way to kick off the night. Another is coming right after it. Your green divisional bout featuring a rising star and a former Prospects champion. It's Alexa Bliss versus Lainey Goddamn Reed. And that is your attack right now. Someone's O has to be perforated. A phrase said so many times last year, but as we let the wub wubs begin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
The Goddess and Lainey Reed look to get on the board here in this tournament. Both currently sat on nil points. A win or any count out would see at least one of them make themselves known in this tournament. Alexa suffering losses in her opening round couple of bouts. One to
Her opponent, representing Fatal Influence from Birmingham, Alabama, Lane E. Reed.
a loss to Momo Watanabe, as well as Liv frickin' Morgan. Bliss suffering there. As for her opponent tonight, Lainey Reed, a loss to Liv Morgan as well. And also a loss to Lyra Valkyria. Now, Reed has the chance to step up. It's the Green League in action. And only one can earn the dub here tonight. Big man Kevin engages the bout. And these two stare down to start this off. They know what's at stake, and Bliss, a big shot to start it off. A little insult off of the stare down. And one thing that Bliss has been unable to connect with during the entire run of tournament is that insult to injury. The double knees into another couple of double knees, just not working for the goddess. Nice shot there from Reed, the big double knees to the face, causing damage to the temple. Now, caught though as Alexa unloading some stomps into the body. And an early submission here. Camel clutch applied, but Alexa cannot keep Reed grounded. Instead, it is a takedown from Laney, causing separation, and now Reed sending Bliss to ringside. Third shot not going to connect though for Laney. And Alexa, oh, she's walked back into danger, belly to belly. Coming through from Laney. Reed kind of trying to just elevate the tempo, rolls through into the neck breaker, connecting effortlessly with it. We have the former Prospects champion in action here. We've seen what Alexa can do when she's given an opportunity to perform at the highest level. The problem is for her, those opportunities, very minimalistic, especially when you cannot convert. It's Reed punishing Alexa. Gonna send Bliss for a little run into the referee. And while it doesn't work in the initially planned method that Reed wanted, she is still able to stay in control for that brief moment. Action just jockeying between the ring and the outside. And while Laney gonna win out on the trade with a little natural selection, she's gonna plant Bliss into the canvas. Both ladies down, but both make it to their feet around about the same time. Alexa uncorking some stiff shots, but cannot finish off the combo. Reed gonna pounce. Cover here for Laney. What? Not even the one. Bliss hooks her up. A blissful DDT planting Laney Reed. And while it is in the drop zone, no twisted Bliss. Instead, just the cover. Now maybe going for it. Opts to ascend as Alexa. Twisted Bliss connecting. Cover here as well. 2. Ooh. Kick out before the 3 from Reed. Alexa really needs to keep that momentum rolling. Laney cannot be given a chance to fire back, and well, this is that chance. Crucifix bomb. Cover here as well for Reed. 2. Near fall. Alexa escapes the danger. But this she can't. Arms caught. Big time knee from Laney Reed. 1, 2, Powering out of the pin is Alexa. Goddess. In trouble. Reed missing though means the trouble is minimalized. Alexa charges in. Monkey flip out the corner. She's not done. Calls Reed to her feet. Hooks her up. Not going to go for either the Sister Abigail or Twisted Bliss. Instead, she puts her on the ropes, and that is costly because there's a side Russian leg sweep out of Lainey Reed. Now she looks to punish, calling Alexa to her feet. Read what you got planned here. It's rolling through into another cutter. Off the ropes. Drops the senton. What? Alexa staggers Lainey on the apron and now back in center for a run. Nice forearm smash from Bliss. She sends up top. This time, not Twisted Bliss. A splash. Good for two. And that's all you're gonna get. Something more needed. There's that attempt at the insult to injury. And there it is, missing once more. Crucifix bomb from Lainey. And now the cover. Is it gonna cost Bliss once again? The answer isn't yes just yet. But control has slipped out her hands. And Lainey can punish. Oh, misses the running shot. Bliss just wrenching at the face. And now could punish. Calls Reed to her feet. Hooks her up. A kiss goodnight. Sister Abigail from Alexa. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Green League, Alexa Bliss. Alexa looks for that. Every time she looks for that. Every time she looks for that insult to injury, it just doesn't work.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Thankfully tonight, it doesn't cost her. But in the long run, it might. We'll see though, as we now turn our attention over to the men for the rest of the night, as Gold League action is set to hit your screens. And what better matchup to have than a man that has tore up the competition. So let's see, of the two, who wins out. It's Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Looking for the top spot is the American Nightmare. 6 points to his name. 9 could be what he ends tonight on. control of the division. The stakes. Wow.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Well, in the sweltering heat of England, I know that's hard to believe, Rhodes looks the victorious here tonight. His two prior bouts saw victories over El Grande Americano, which was a close affair, as well as the Monster Abyss. Another close affair. Rhodes has scraped by two opponents to stay undefeated. Now, he could be welcome to the Hall of Pain.
And his opponent from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 362 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
For Mark Henry, a win takes him to 6 points. A victory over John Cena in a matchup of the week contender. 3 points currently sits with the world's strongest man. Will we see Rhodes' perfect form continue? Or can Mark Henry squash that competition? We meet in the middle, and it's Mark engaging inverted body slam to start the matchup. Mark, he is, or as the name goes, the world's strongest man, so his lifting power immense. Constant success as Rhodes flies with a moonsault. Grounding the big man early could be a key to success, but Mark adverse in defense early into a matchup. Capable of withstanding pressure. Tries to run in. Cody gets the elbow up. But Cody cannot grapple on his own with Mark Henry. It requires Mark to engage in the graps. Rhodes overpowering Henry, sending him to ringside. And these two a little stare down as they both make it to their feet. And Mark, the one that betters Rhodes on the stand-up game. You have to feel it in terms of the raw sheer power that Mark Henry possesses. If you're Cody, you want to kind of avoid really getting into a slugfest or a move fest from Mark Henry. Speaking of move fest, military press and just sheer drop for Rhodes onto the exposed flooring. Count of 8 and Mark's returning Rhodes to the ring. Now scoops him up. He doesn't have really anything out of that position. Rhodes knows it, so he just escapes out the back door. Leave it wide open. Of course you're going to go through it. A bionic elbow. Daddy. But it's Mark that's on the offensive. He's gonna drop Cody and now continue to punish. Bear hug attempted but reversed. Rhodes with the takedown. Now looking to put down Henry into the drop zone. A big body slam from the American Nightmare. And he's going to follow it up with a Cody Cutter. Connecting. And now lying in wait once again to connect with this. A little crossroads. Down goes Mark Henry. And the count is good for 2. Mark back to his feet. Realizes he could potentially crush the American Nightmare. This is how Mark won his only win in this tournament. Landing that splash, and this time he's going to try for the cover like he did before. The only difference is Rhodes able to power out at 1. But now you're entering a dangerous territory with the world's strongest man. He weathered your best barrage, and now you need something else. Coronation might be this thing, because we could be classic Mark Henry is the king of IPW if he is to win tonight. Power bomb position fought out of here by Rhodes as he looks to strike Henry. The issue is the strike telegraphed by the impressive Mark Henry. Nice takedown from Rhodes. Avoids the danger. The danger still is there in the ring. A pedigree puts down Mark Henry, and now he's in trouble. Hooked up once more. Crossroads, center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Perfect through 3. And the American Nightmare could almost certainly taste being in the live event at this point. 9 big points to his name. But our attention span, due to the heat, is not wanting to stay on this bout. Instead, it wants something explosive, spicy, and realistically, 2 people who absolutely hate each other. And that comes in your main event.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Because now our attention shifts away from the Gold League and into the pink. The American Nightmare passes his spotlight over to the voice of the voiceless in CMF in Punk. And Punk, well, he does not like the Tribal Chief. And that is coming to a Columba here tonight. So, we are set for the main. And it is a doozy, to say the least. Let's send it to the ring. Well, these two avoided each other last year in the road to the showdown. This year, they cannot be separated. Let the brawl begin. Because it's clobbering time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk is a man on a mission. 3 points earned through 2. Those 3 came at the hands of a win in round 1 against Tony D'Angelo. Now he has to do it in a different cup of tea, a different kettle of fish, in the form of the Tribal Chief. And you know what's the great thing about the OTC? I get to sit back, pretend to try and stay awake as we watch Roman Reigns' entrance. And you're goddamn right, I have literally taken the headphones off because this is so goddamn long. I might just watch Falcon G2. Ooh, G2 were leading at halftime, 8-4. I am watching the CS Major. Oh, right, yeah, that's Roman Reigns.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Well, like Punk, Reigns sits on 3 points. So a chance tonight to get up to 6. And surprisingly, be the only man on 6 points. The Pink division currently holds 2 stars surging ahead of the competition in Obafemi and Drew McIntyre. But now there could be either Punk or Reigns on that surge up the division. I prefer his old theme. It's too slow. It was better when it was slower, I should say. Meanwhile, G2 lost the pistol. Tech pause. Extended one at that. We're getting back. Jeez, it was a long one. Yes, we are watching that. Now I can stop it because it's time to talk Punk Roman. The crowd inside the underground arena behind CM Punk. As your referee in charge, big man Kevin, gets to witness this instant classic. Punk stomping in on Reigns. And we've obviously said that there are stars surging in this pink division, of which Roman has faced up against none of them. He suffered a loss to Gunther in round 1. For Punk, his loss came at the hands of the ruler, the man that is surging through this division. So Reigns has had a little bit more of a torrid time to start his road to the showdown. And obviously, last year's tournament, Punk looking to go one step further than how he finished last year. And it is an easier task to do, all in all, because last year, his final total overall was 8 points. So a win tonight for CM Punk, I should say a pin or submission win, would take him up to 6. 2 points off of his career best in this tournament. That being said, he's currently looking for a countout, which isn't going to come to play because Roman's back in the ring and caught on entry. But no, escapes the fireman's carry. That could have been a kiss goodnight from the GTS. But Punk not able to connect it. Instead, he's eating a Superman punch. Back to his feet quick. He realized the danger that could have been coming with the ooh and the ah being, well, looked to be channeled there by Reigns. But that's not going to come into play as the ones go up for Roman. He charges in to the corner, just flatlining Punk as he collapses to the canvas for a 2 count. Roman caught, brought Punk to his feet, but it's not going to work. Instead, he's sent to the corner. Now he is being put in his place. Boot, scrape, city, and knee to the throat. Punk is starting to disrespect the tribal chief. Fireman's carry, but no GTS. Instead opts for the gun stun, and now rolling in with that senton. Cover for the straight edge superstar. CM Punk not getting the dub just yet, but since, well, Reigns has hit that Superman punch, he has been stagnant with his offense. A big PK there from Punk. And I think he's calling for nap time. Reigns bites out of the grappling of CM Punk and put him on the ropes. A fired up Reigns. Chop connects and punishing that knee. Forcing Punk to eat the spear. Cuts him in half for the cover as well. But a shoulder off the canvas. Punk battling through the punishment. But Reigns is amped up. He charges in. Back elbow. lariat. More to come, because he's lined up, fired up, and oohing and ahhing, but no spear connecting. Punk lying in wait now, looking to strike. Arm wrench caught. Reigns, I think, felt that Punk may have been looking to put him away with a GTS. Instead, butterflied into a backbreaker. Nap time called. Punk, Irish whip. Drop down. Tries to pick Reigns, but caught. Big boot. Cover for the tribal chief. 2, 3. His entrance was longer than the match. And CM Punk succumbs to the OTC. Six points now to Reigns' favor. Reigns needs to ride this momentum he picked up tonight for a big thing that's coming tomorrow.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
As we will be rounding out. Well, we've rounded out now round 3. We begin round 4 tomorrow. Night 13 of this intrepid tournament. And as stated, Roman is back in action, as he will kick off the night against the Rainmaker. Can he beat Kazuchika Okada? From there, we travel to the women's division, the Green League. I'm looking at... Yeah, the Green League. Liv Morgan, Bailey in action. Liv looking to remain perfect through this tournament. To do it, she has to beat the other perfect star. That is gonna be a balmy of a bout to fill your Saturday night needs. Afterwards, it's a trip to the Gold League as Abyss and Brocky B battle, culminating in your main event. It is an IPW classic. It's Nia Jax and Fallon Henley once again battling. Who will win out on that one? That I can't answer. What I can tell you is, we're done ski for tonight. Thank you for joining me for the Road to the Showdown, and just looking at the time, we've made it to the usual start time of this entire thing on a normal weekday outside of Fridays. But yes, tomorrow, earlier start as well. I'd say probably like 3 o'clock. Hopefully. I did say that last week, but I couldn't start it at that time. I was out in Nottingham. But yes, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you very soon tomorrow night for night 13. Peace out.